All right. You guys know I love to travel. Experiencing new cultures, meeting new people, it's what gets me up in the morning. And this time we're headed somewhere special. We're talking about a country that's got it all. Medieval castles, pristine beaches, forests straight out of a fairy tale. I know, sounds too good to be true, right? But trust me, this place is the real deal. We're going to Estonia. And to make this trip even smoother, our friends at Signal Travel Concierge Services hooked us up with the inside scoop on all the best spots. They've planned out the whole itinerary, so all we got to do is show up and soak it in. So buckle up because we're about to embark on an epic adventure through the heart of Estonia. Get ready for some serious wanderlust, guys. First stop, Tallinn. This city is like stepping straight into a medieval fairy tale. We're talking cobblestone streets, towering spires, city walls that have stood for centuries. It's insane. You can practically feel the history here. Like imagine knights walking these streets, merchants hawking their wares. It's crazy to think about how much this city has seen.
We spent the morning just getting lost in the old town, exploring hidden alleyways and stumbling upon the coolest little cafes. They even have this one spot that roasts their own coffee right there. The smell is intoxicating. Seriously, if you're a history buff or even if you just appreciate a good aesthetic, Tallinn needs to be on your bucket list.
One of the coolest things about Tallinn is that it's not stuck in the past. Don't get me wrong, the history is amazing, but this city is also incredibly vibrant and modern.
They've got incredible restaurants serving up both traditional Estonian food and international cuisine. Trust me, we've been eating our way through the city, and the nightlife here is supposed to be off the hook. We haven't even scratched the surface yet, but we're definitely planning on checking out some of the local bars and clubs.
Tallinn is this amazing mix of old and new, and it creates such a unique and exciting atmosphere. It's no wonder this city is quickly becoming a top travel destination.
Alright, so after a few days in Tallinn, we were ready for some chill beach vibes. And let me tell you, Pärnu did not disappoint. Imagine pristine white sand beaches, crystal clear water, and that perfect Baltic Sea breeze. We spent the day just soaking up the sun, swimming in the ocean, and building sandcastles. Okay, maybe not sandcastles, but you get the idea. It was the perfect way to unwind after exploring Tallinn. But Pärnu is more than just a beach town. It's got this cool, laid-back vibe that's just infectious. There are tons of cute cafes and restaurants lining the beach, and the people here are so friendly. We even stumbled upon this awesome little market selling local crafts and souvenirs. I picked up a hand-painted mug that I'm obsessed with.
Now here's where things get really interesting. Pärnu is also home to some pretty incredible historical sites. I'm talking about ancient ruins and buildings that have witnessed centuries of history. One place that really blew my mind was the Red Tower. This imposing structure dates back to the 15th century and it's seen it all. Wars, sieges, you name it. Standing inside those walls, you can almost feel the weight of history. And then there's the Pärnu Museum. Now, I know what you're thinking. Museums can be a bit dry, but trust me on this one, this place is fascinating. They've got exhibits on everything from the town's medieval past to its more recent history. Plus, the building itself is a work of art with stunning architecture and beautiful gardens.
All right, guys, picture this. You're done with the city, right? You've seen the sights, you've wandered the cobblestone streets, maybe eaten your weight in pastries, no judgment. You're ready for something different, something epic. That's where Laiamaa National Park comes in. This place is about an hour's drive from Tallinn, but it feels like another world. We're talking waterfalls, forests straight out of a fairy tale, and a coastline that'll make you want to ditch your phone and just breathe. Trust me, the digital detox has never looked so good. See, Lihima is not just about pretty scenery though, it's about history too. You've got these old manor houses scattered around, remnants of a different era. It's like stepping back in time, and it makes the whole experience even richer. So yeah, Lihima National Park, it's not your average tourist trap. It's a chance to reconnect with nature, recharge those batteries, and get a glimpse of Estonia's wild side. Don't skip it. Don't. One place you gotta check out in Lihima is the Jagala waterfall. This thing's a beast, the highest natural waterfall in all of Estonia. You stand there and you can feel the spray on your face, hear the roar of the water. It's powerful stuff. And get this, right next to the waterfall, there's this abandoned Soviet hydroelectric power plant. Talk about a contrast. Nature's raw power right beside this decaying industrial relic. It's a trip, man. But Lihima's not all about waterfalls and abandoned buildings. There are these amazing bogs too. Yeah, bogs. Sounds kind of gross, right? But trust me, these are special. They've got these wooden walkways built over them, so you can walk right out into the middle of it all. It's like nothing else. The air is different. The light is different. You're surrounded by these strange, beautiful plants. It's like walking on another planet. You gotta see it to believe it.
All right, time to hop on a ferry and head to Saaremaa, the largest island in Estonia. It's like stepping into a time capsule. Seriously, this place is steeped in history, with windmills dotting the landscape and fishing villages that have been around for centuries. You can wander through medieval castles, explore hidden coves, and eat some of the freshest seafood you've ever tasted. Think smoked fish, black bread, and local honey. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. But here's the thing about Saaremaa, it's not just about the past. Yeah, it's got history coming out its ears, but it's also got this vibrant, modern energy. You'll find cool cafes, art galleries, and a whole lot of creative people doing their thing. It's this weird, wonderful mix of old and new that makes Saaremaa so special. It's an island that's both familiar and totally unique, and that's something you don't find every day.
Okay, so picture this. Millions of years ago, a giant meteor slams into the Earth right here in Estonia. Crazy, right? Well, that impact created the Kaali meteorite craters, one of the coolest natural wonders in all of Europe. You can walk around the rim of the main crater, which is filled with this eerie green water. It's like something out of a sci-fi movie, and it makes you realize just how small we are in the grand scheme of things. But listen, Saaremaa's not all about craters and cosmic events. The coastline here is insane. We're talking dramatic cliffs, sandy beaches perfect for swimming, and these windswept pine forests that stretch for miles. You can rent a bike and explore the coast, go kayaking, or just find a secluded spot and soak it all in. And the best part? You're never too far from a cozy cafe or a local pub to grab a bite to eat.
All right, let's talk music festivals. I'm talking about the kind of festival where you're surrounded by thousands of people, all there for the love of music. The energy is electric, the atmosphere is contagious, and the music, well, it's the kind that gets under your skin and stays with you long after the last note fades away.
That's the Viljandi Folk Music Festival in a nutshell. This isn't your typical mainstream music festival, guys. This is something different. This is about celebrating Estonian folk music, traditions, and culture. Imagine this. You're sitting on a hillside, the sun is setting, and the air is filled with the sounds of fiddles, accordions, and traditional Estonian instruments you've probably never even heard of. It's magical. It's about connecting with something real, something authentic. It's about experiencing a different side of Estonia, a side that's full of life, energy, and passion. Now you might be thinking, Casey, I don't know about this whole folk music thing, and hey, I get it. But trust me, the Viljandi Folk Music Festival is about so much more than just the music.
It's a celebration of Estonian culture in all its forms. You've got traditional crafts delicious food stalls and workshops where you can learn everything from Estonian dance to how to play the kannel, a traditional stringed instrument. The atmosphere is incredibly welcoming and family friendly. You'll see kids running around, people of all ages dancing together, and a real sense of community. It's the kind of festival where you can just let loose, be yourself, and connect with people from all walks of life. The Viljandi Folk Music Festival isn't just an event, it's an experience. It's a chance to immerse yourself in Estonian culture, connect with the local community, and create memories that will last a lifetime. All right, you guys know I'm all about exploring cities, the concrete jungle, the hustle, but sometimes you gotta inject some art into the adventure. You know, that's where Kumu Art Museum comes in. Estonia's main art museum, a behemoth of a building that's as much of a masterpiece as the Art It houses. Art It.
Located in Tallinn, this place is a total mind-bender. Modern architecture meets historic vibes. The building itself will have you snapping photos before you even step inside. Get ready to be bombarded with Estonian art from the 18th century to contemporary stuff. Paintings, sculptures, the whole shebang. Now I know what you're thinking. Museums can be stuffy, right? Well, Kumu throws that stereotype out the window. They've got interactive exhibits, workshops, events. They even have a cinema inside.
It's not just about looking at art, it's about understanding the context. They do a killer job of explaining the history, the social climate, the artist's motivations. It's a place to lose yourself in, to be challenged, inspired, and maybe even a little bit changed.
All right, so we've hit the city, soaked up the culture. Now it's time to get some fresh air. Time to ditch the concrete jungle for Otepää, the winter capital of Estonia. This place is a paradise for outdoor enthusiasts.
Rolling hills, pristine lakes, dense forests. It's like stepping into a postcard. The air is so fresh, it'll make your lungs sing.
Otepää is an adrenaline junkie's playground. In the winter, it transforms into a winter wonderland, perfect for skiing, snowboarding, you name it. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a city boy at heart. But Otepää makes you want to slow down, breathe deep, and reconnect with nature.
One thing I loved about Otepää was the local vibe. It's a small town with a big heart.
If you're looking to escape the ordinary, Otepää is calling your name. Create memories that will last a lifetime.
Alright guys, we've explored the city, conquered the mountains. Now it's time to set sail for adventure, Estonian style. I'm talking about Hiiumaa, the second largest island in Estonia, and a place that feels worlds away from, well, everything. Getting there is half the adventure. We hopped on a ferry, the Baltic Sea stretching out before us like an endless blue canvas. The wind whipping through our hair, the smell of salt in the air, it was pure magic. Trust me, the journey is just as epic as the destination.
Now, Hiiumaa is all about embracing the slow life. Think picturesque fishing villages, windswept beaches, and forests that seem to go on forever. It's the kind of place where you can truly disconnect, recharge, and just be present. We're talking about renting bikes, exploring hidden coves, and stumbling upon lighthouses that have stood watch over the island for centuries. Hiiumaa is a photographer's dream, with every turn offering a new breathtaking vista.
One of the things I loved most about Hiiumaa was its rich history. This island has been shaped by centuries of seafaring. We're talking ancient ruins, medieval churches, and stories of pirates. We visited the Hiiumaa Military Museum.
But Hiiumaa isn't stuck in the past. The island has a thriving arts and culture scene. It's a place where time seems to move a little slower.
All right, folks, we're diving deep into Tallinn's beating heart, the Baltijama Turg. This ain't your grandma's antique shop, even though you might find some treasures there too. This place is a whirlwind of energy, a sensory explosion. Imagine this. Rows upon rows of vendors, each with their own story, their own hustle. You got your fresh produce, straight from the Estonian countryside, bursting with flavor. Hand-woven textiles with intricate designs that'll make you want to redecorate your whole apartment.
And the smells, man, the smells. Freshly baked bread, smoked meats, spices from around the world. It's enough to make your stomach growl in 5 different languages. Trust me, you haven't experienced Tallinn until you've gotten lost in the labyrinthine aisles of Balti Dramaturg. Whether you're a seasoned haggler or just looking for a unique souvenir to remember your trip, Balti Dramaturg has something for everyone. It's a place where the past meets the present, where tradition collides with modern-day hustle.
But it's more than just a place to buy stuff. It's a community hub, a melting pot of cultures. You'll find Estonian grandmas rubbing shoulders with hipster tourists, all searching for that perfect something.
And don't even get me started on the food stalls. We're talking authentic Estonian cuisine piping hot and ready to devour. From hearty stews to delicate pastries, it's a culinary adventure waiting to happen.
Grab a plate, find a bench, and soak in the atmosphere. It's electric, it's chaotic, it's real. This is the pulse of Tallinn, and you can't help but get swept up in the energy.
Balti Dramaturg is a reminder that sometimes the best travel experiences are the unplanned ones, the ones you stumble upon while wandering down a side street. So keep your eyes peeled and your senses sharp. You never know what treasures you might unearth.
Yo, we're about to step into a time machine and fast forward to Tsarist Russia, right here in the heart of Tallinn. We're talking about the Alexander Nevsky Cathedral, a towering symbol of a bygone era. This place is like something out of a history book, with its onion-shaped domes reaching for the sky, intricate mosaics and ornate decorations. It's a visual feast, a testament to the grandeur and opulence of the Russian Orthodox tradition.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. This place is imposing. It's massive, it's ornate, it's a little bit intimidating, but that's all part of its charm. It commands your attention, forces you to slow down and appreciate the craftsmanship, the history, the sheer audacity of it all. Step inside, and you'll be greeted by the scent of incense, the flickering glow of candles, and a sense of tranquility that's hard to find in the hustle and bustle of the city. It's a space for reflection, for contemplation, for connecting with something bigger than yourself.
But this cathedral isn't just a pretty facade, it's also a lightning rod for controversy, a symbol of Estonia's complex and often turbulent history. Built during the Russian Empire, it represents a period of occupation for many Estonians, but it also represents resilience, the enduring spirit of a people determined to preserve their culture and identity. It's a reminder that history is rarely black and white, but rather a tapestry of different perspectives, all woven together.
Whether you agree with its symbolism or not, there's no denying the architectural significance of the Alexander Nevsky Cathedral. It's a masterpiece of design, a testament to the skill and artistry of a bygone era. So take a moment to appreciate the craftsmanship, the history, and the stories etched into every brick and mortar. This is a place where the past and present collide, where you can almost hear the echoes of empires rising and falling. And there you have it, folks, a whirlwind tour through some of Estonia's most incredible destinations. From the medieval streets of Tallinn to the windswept beaches of Saaremaa, this Baltic gem has something for everyone. Whether you're a history buff, a nature enthusiast, or just looking for an off the beaten path adventure, Estonia will leave you breathless. And hey, if you're feeling overwhelmed by all the choices, that's where Signal Travel Concierge Services comes in. They'll take care of all the details so you can focus on what really matters, experiencing the magic of Estonia. As always, thanks for coming along on this journey with me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel adventures. Until next time, keep exploring.